Miss Ashley, what was your reaction when you saw those creatures?
Get lost.
Do you really think you'll get out of here alive?
Don't bug me, okay?
And yes, Josh is an annoying asshole.
Care to comment?
Cut it out. I'm too scared.
But unfortunately, his ability is more useful than Shannon's.
Battery's dead.
Big surprise.
Kind of.
Been filming for hours.
Not really.
It's not possible.
So any luck? Stupid phone. I get no reception here. What are we gonna do now? We don't have any choice. We've gotta warn Friedman.
And we get another save CD. Which is nice. We always have an option to use them. So, let's see, what do we currently have? Shannon has a metal bar, and I have all of the other stuff currently. I don't believe we've used the teacher's key yet,
But
so...
what was that stuff in the attic?
Also, I'm just going to ignore the fact that he said something about the attic, because I don't think there was really anything there. That should let us get rid of the teacher's key, I think. Either that or we can go into the other doors in this area. I think there's other doors. Yeah, so we got rid of the teacher's key whenever we opened those two doors, so that's good. Just one less item to worry about, and those doors are unlocked now. Not that I know if we actually come back here or not, honestly. But we'll go ahead and head to the classrooms over here. And head on in this room.
Stan, what are you doing here?
And here we have Home Skillet.
In my notes. If you want, I can do the same for you for only $50.
Hey, stop clowning around.
And you? Why are you hanging around? Is something wrong?
What? Haven't you seen in the hallways? All the monsters
I don't think he
creeping around?
understands what you're saying right now.
Whoa, dog. I don't know what you've been smoking, but you need to stop.
But don't tell me you didn't see.
Hang on, let me try and translate. Stan, something's wiggity whack out in the main halls. You might want to faux shizzle get out of here.
We can't find Kenny.
What? You better quit jerking me.
Even Mr. Walden was injured. He had to go to the infirmary. We're stuck here. We've got to tell Friedman if we want to get out of this school.
Whoa, your story's starting to get interesting. Alright, I'll go with you, but you better not be punking me.
Stan is just a wonderful, absolutely wonderful weirdo of the time.
This lock looks easy.
And actually we can take Stan.
Okay, I got your back.
I guess. Just because he in particular is actually good at lockpicking. So he picks locks quicker than anyone else. Strange disappearance. The Leafmore High School, once again, at the heart of the controversy. In effect, Greg Anderson, a second-year student, disappeared on Monday night. It was after classes that his friends in the dormitory notified his absence. He had gone to the sick bay after feeling unwell, and it was there that he was seen for the last time. Another student disappears. The list of disappearances from Leafmore has got even longer, with a new victim, Tom Most? Sure, close enough. The police have no real clues at this date, and a lot of parents have decided to change their children from the school. In 5 years, no less than 12 students, and no trace has been found. The Leafmore affair, the police react. New measures have been taken by the police in the Leafmore disappearances affair after the disappearance of a 16th student, Richard Craig, last Thursday. Controversy at Leafmore. But what are the police doing? When will they order the closing of the school? Said Mr. Flint when coming out of the police headquarters after the disappearance of his son Harry. The answer was not long coming. The principal of the establishment, Mr. Friedman, came this morning to meet journalists. It seems that the furious lunatic wreaking havoc on our premises is only interested in the students, staying in the dormitory. We have therefore, by agreement with the forces of law and order, closed access until order returns. Closure of the Leafmore dormitory. 3 years after the last disappearance at Leafmore, none of which have been solved, Herbert Friedman, principal of the high school, officially announced that everything was back to normal. Although the perpetrator of these crimes is still loose, it seems that the closing of the dormitory calmed the ardor of the mental patient responsible for these disappearances. Okay. That's, one way of going about solving a missing persons case, I guess. It's like, it has to be linked to the dormitory? It's kind of weird. And we're just gonna steal ourselves some free monster. Also, Stan, there is a bat.
Sweet.
An aluminum baseball bat. So we'll go ahead and give it to Stan. Got another map. And a locked door. And a metal door. And looks like we have a pistol, actually.
Check it. A gun. No more fooling around.
So we'll just let Stan keep the gun. In the meantime, we'll use our bat. Because we don't really need to worry about Stan using up all of his ammo. Because he doesn't have
It's
any.
easy. Stan would do that faster than me.
I don't care if Stan will do it faster. Stan's just shooting people, so. There's just a black square missing on the floor, which I assume is this drain
You can
tile.
see in front of your face here.
Got ourselves a what appears to be med kit in the corner, but I can't grab it. Maybe we can. Yeah, okay. So if it's too dark to see it, which we could still see it, then you can't grab things. Kind of weird because it was very obvious that it was there. But whatever, it happens. Okay then. That also just happened.
Yo, I'm out, dog.
Stan.
There's nothing left for us here.
He just tries to run away. What an asshole.
That takes care of that.
Okay, so Stan shot him. That's good. I don't think we actually have a means of really checking our health that I know of.
There's nothing left for us here.
Not that I can find anyways. Doesn't say how hurt we are in our character menu, so I guess the world may never know. So we can go ahead and grab this tape, another save CD. We can go ahead and do this really quick. Give Stan a light on his pistol. And we'll go ahead and go this way.
We got him.
And again, the light hurts them, so we don't have to worry about it. As we saw in the beginning cutscene, so we can just break open windows and not care, because it'll get rid of everything in the windows. Let's see. The Mortophilia comes in the form of ciphers. Classification appears difficult. The endemic plant allows microscopic buds to appear, which do not appear destined to form a new plant, but to possibly generate other leaves for closer examination. The parasites and the spider-like appearance explain its capacity to propagate in an excessive manner, hypothesis verified by the presence of an oversized sucker ensuring proliferation. detailed examination of the buds show a stupefying germinative power. Hundreds of lines at the neck confirm that the species has phenomenal longevity. Cutting the xylems, the ducts are completely dry, no trace of humidity. How are these chlorophyll cells irrigated? The black substance released comes from glands located on the root. It is poisonous to its biological environment. During a light-darkness cycle, variations in dioxide concentration are observed whether DCPIP is present or not. The plant is particularly sensitive to exposure. It fears the light. This plant transgresses the rules of phytology. Molecular analyses show genetic associations that enable the mortophilia to be defined as a non-recombinant isolate at the genetic level. This means that it does not have a sexual process for exchanging genetic material, but a parisexual one. I attempted an experiment during which a transient diploid node was formed. In this node, mitotic crossover was produced at low frequency. The diploid node then self-haploided through the loss of chromosomes using the system. Two distinct species could exchange genetic material. Conclusion: it is certain that mortophilia possesses abnormal properties. Notwithstanding its incredible longevity, the plant is particularly receptive to crossbreeding. Research must be continued, and the genotype of these cells must be examined in detail. So we've got a super fungus, essentially, that hates light. Not unexpected, honestly. Don't think there's a whole lot of fungus that care for light, that I know of. But we have our good old H2SO4. So,
H2SO4, sulfuric acid. I better be careful.
If anybody remembers their chemistry rhymes for Little Johnny, this is certainly something. But Little Johnny didn't put it in a paper cup, which we will.
Quick, the cup is disappearing.
Which is probably the dumbest thing we can do whenever there's beakers all over the place, honestly. But yeah, there's an old scientific chemical safety rhyme. If people don't remember it, Little Johnny took a drink. He will drink no more, for what he thought was H2O was H2SO4. Fun times. Little Johnny drank some sulfuric acid and didn't have a good day. But we can go ahead and use that acid on this.
It works.
And now we have access to the second floor. Meanwhile, Stan is pointing a gun right at the back of our head.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Looks like we got a student down here. With some very messed up appearance going on. Looks like we're actually hurting quite a bit. So we can go ahead and help that out. We can't really tell in detail how much we're hurting, but we can tell that we do need some help. So, if we're holding our sides or anything like that, we know to use a health item, at least. I don't think there's any particular, like, caution modes or anything like that. And we can also absolutely double team monsters and stuff. So, really helps out. Let's see. Commemorative plaque for a scientific expedition. You can see the coordinates on it. Latitude 330, or longitude 330, latitude 20. So, 330, 20. We'll need to remember that. I don't have the access codes. It doesn't look like we really have anything else in this room.
There's nothing left for us.
And Josh confirms it, so we can go ahead and take off. Back into the hallway. And unfortunately, I can't really see what's coming ahead of me, but we can go ahead and break into Freeman's office. The answering machine.
Today at 5:38 p.m. Hello, Mrs. Smith? This is Miss Wixon. Could you ask Mr. Friedman to come see me as soon as possible? It's an emergency. I can't leave the infirmary. Make sure he comes quick. Thanks.
Today at 6:50 p.m.
Herbert? If you're there, pick up the phone. Please. Come quickly. I don't know what's going on, but I think it has something to do with the experiment. I saw several students who, well, it's really bad. Come quick. Oh no!
Well, that's fun. Audio mixing was all over the place
Mr.
during that.
Are you there?
She was incredibly quiet. Post-it note from Freeman, I'm in the library if you want to see me. Looks like the needle of a compass. We're just going to steal everything from the principal. It's our principal when he was young. In Double, I didn't know he had a twin. This picture looks like it's from like 1910. Probably 1920 to like 1940, possibly extended range. I want to say your principal is either really damn old or, man, that man aged really well. Looks like this, we can use this, but we are still missing one, so we need to find the other compass needle. Unfortunately, I can't see ahead of me because of the fixed camera angle, but we'll make it work. Oh, I already broke that. I guess. I really don't know. That's not even giving me any indicator of anything. The telephones apparently don't work, so we're not calling for help anytime soon. Might as well just preemptively break that. It's Professor Walden Sechwell, but what was he doing with all that stuff? And another compass needle. We can go ahead and work our way over to this window. And just bean stand in the back of the head. All fine. Okay. Now that we've successfully not died in this room, go ahead and continue. And we do have our other needle, so... Stan can just keep blasting them while we keep smashing the ground with our bat. Call it a day. Okay, so we still have the numbers of 33020. So we can go ahead and use our second needle here. So go ahead and put it on 20. And this on 330. I believe that's on 20. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Might be there. No, that looks like it'd be 0. Yeah, no, I think that was it. I believe, anyways. It is honestly very hard to tell. Though I might also just be hearing things in the background, making me think that I'm good with this. Maybe. Let me go check, just in case. I may or may not have mixed up the numbers, but I think it was 33020. Maybe it was 300. Nope, 330.20. Okay, well, we can go check again. Again, it's kind of hard to tell where exactly the numbers are pointed, or where the compasses are pointed. They could have done with, like, making a line to them, but at the same time, it's like, whatever. 330, 20. I think it's that top 20, actually. It's kind of weird that they put two 20s, but I guess it also didn't really say a whole lot other than that. So it might be that top 20. It's a really weird statue sitting here. Was it the top or the bottom 20? I didn't really pay attention to that. Sounds like something creaking around. Kind of weird. It's full of trinkets of all kind. He must have traveled a lot. He seems like the type that would have. Kind of funny if I could put it like this, I guess. Well, it certainly sounds like something's up above me. It looks like that would be about right, but maybe I should go check the map again just to be sure. I know it's 330.20, but I don't know exactly which 20 it's talking about. It is the top 20. Okay. Also, interesting little interactive environment. You never really saw that too much. Not a whole lot anyways, back in the days. So kind of cool that they have rolling chairs and stuff. Okay, so we have that 20 there, and also 330. I think that would be about it. Maybe it's here. It's honestly kind of tricky to tell. Like where exactly I have them pointed. So that looks like it would be on 20, I think. But is that one on 330? That looks like it'd be 300 right there. Unless it's the other one? No, it should be that one. I think. I would think that would be correct. I did not mean to hit that, but it's kind of interesting that we can. Friedman's gonna be upset. We can also hit Stan. Yeah, he kind of deserved it. But that 20 looks too low. Maybe we can do like this. Or is it that? Is it this one or the other one? It's hard to tell which exactly is pointing where. At the same time, I don't think they would point the other directions. Unless I have like a confirm button or something. I don't think I do.
It's useless. There's something else to do here.
The library if you want to see me. But I know I can do this. Because I have the needles. I kind of need to do it. I can't tell half the time if it's trying to open or it's just me going crazy. This looks like it'd be pointing at 300 though. Unless I need them to meet at 330-20. Like right here? Right here? Or is it that one? Right there.
It works.
Okay. That makes sense.
Friedman's in the library. Let's go.
My dear Herbert, I am writing to you in secret. Leonard will leave me if he knew I was meddling in his work. You are his twin brother, and sometimes it seems to me that you understand him better than I. That is why I would like you to speak to him. We quarreled last night. He is completely obsessed with his research, and I fear he will go too far. He wants to attempt to experiment on himself, I am certain. You know him, he is capable of it. That would be foolish. The subjects treated are only stable after 3 weeks. There may be secondary effects that appear much later. Please try to reason with him. Yours, Elizabeth. And he's got a video and a gun. So now both me and Stan are packing. And apparently the choir is practicing right now, so. It said Herbert was in the library though, so I guess our next logical step would be going to the library. I see a vending machine we didn't break though, so just in case there's things in them. Nope. It's in here. The teacher forgot to close his locker. These are all teachers' lockers? How many teachers do you have? Damn. That is a lot of lockers. So we're certainly rumbling a lot more. That's probably not good. I think I also left a healing item back in this particular area. So, go and check back where we left Shannon in the beginning. Might be something to heal with in here. Which looks like, yeah, that was the case. Always good to have more health. Any healing is good healing. Okay, so now we'll need to find the library, because it said that's where Herbert is. Also, apparently we are having earthquakes. I'm not sure where Leafmore is supposed to be, but apparently it is not having a good time. That looks like the janitor's office and something else, so we can try back this way. There it is, library. Let's see if there's anything down this way first. I haven't checked down here. Since we are in daylight, we don't really need to worry about getting attacked while we're running around here, so. Is this something? Kind of looks like it. No. It is apparently a rock. This looks like the theater. Yeah, amphitheater, so we'll remember that for later. Let's see. I'll only leave when I finish with this story. Well, that's fantastic.
This lock looks easy.
You're facing off against literal monsters. The only thing you can think is, well, I can't leave yet. First aid kit, always nice. And that's the building we started in, so we don't need to worry about that. So we got ourselves a first aid kit, that's good. And before we start doing the library, I will go ahead and make a save just in case.
Okay, it's recorded.